Glory to Him Church in Ozark is hosting an Easter production and is for the entire family. Florida homeowners opened their mailboxes to find a very unwelcome surprise: exploding flood insurance premiums. How do we attract more jobs to our country? What do you think that answer is? How could we do that? And how long did this take for this new technology to come out?
Well, she was one of the first patients we treated.
So he was ordered to pay $24 million. The company couldn't afford it, so the company itself that he owned filed bankruptcy.
Now I got 20,000 in one pet. Tyler's my one.
20,000.
Yep. I just got some bees in yesterday.
With your judging skills, you probably definitely give one of us at least a 2, maybe a 1.
Negative 0.5.
Yeah, right.
A 2.
No good at all.
I have never given a 2.
I think
No way. I've never given a 2.
And you've never seen us dance either, so that's why.
350 miles?
Yeah. Big heart and a lot of gas.
Big yes, yeah.
This is exciting.
It is going to be exciting, and we need all the prayers possible because I'm actually going to cook today, and we're going to make some honey soy tilapia.
Now, Demetria, I didn't know you were a cook, so this is like news to me. What are we making?
It's news to myself also. It's business as usual at the Houston County Courthouse after a bomb threat earlier this morning. News 4's Victoria Rosa joins us now live from the courthouse with how it all played out. Victoria? All right, thanks so much, Victoria. And the incident is still under investigation, and we'll have the latest on it tonight on News 4 at 5 and 6. The lawyer for the student accused of stabbing 21 classmates at a Pennsylvania high school yesterday says his client doesn't understand how the attack happened. Alexis Christophorus has the latest.
16-year-old Brett Hurt.
And at least 2 of the injured students are still on ventilators. Rival is being held without bail. Well, the hunt is on for the suspect in a hit-and-run crash that killed 1 child and injured a dozen more at an Orlando area daycare. Now, 1 child remains in critical condition and 3 more are in serious condition. Police say 26-year-old Robert Courthouse hit the car that drove into the daycare. Police believe that Courthouse was driving this Dodge Durango when it hit a Toyota Solara convertible, sending it straight into the daycare. The Durango then sped away. Now, it was found abandoned nearly 2 hours later. Police say the suspect then rented an SUV. He was reportedly spotted at an Orlando International Airport.
We do know that he is trying to flee the area. We've had information that he might be trying to flee out of the airport.
Courthouse has a lengthy criminal record. His most recent arrest was for fleeing the scene of a crash. And the Florida House of Representatives is set to vote on a bill expanding carry and conceal rights. House Bill 209 has been put on the House schedule for tomorrow. Now, it was heavily debated yesterday. The measure extends carry and conceal privileges to those fleeing during a mandatory evacuation. Individuals will have to be in compliance with all laws, including having the right to have a firearm. However, there isn't any language that the bill doesn't supersede existing laws. The Florida Sheriff's Association does not support that measure. And search teams say that they may have another clue in the hunt for missing Malaysia Flight 370. Investigators are analyzing new data from a possible 5th underwater signal that could be linked to the plane. An Australian plane picked up that signal about 1,400 miles west of Perth. The sounds came from the same area as 4 earlier signals recorded deep in the Indian Ocean. The Australian Navy has been dropping markers in the area to listen underwater. Investigators hope the sounds coming from the plane's data recorders. Now, it's still unclear why the plane veered off course last month. Officials say the flight data recorders are essential to finding out what happened. Those locator beacons have a battery life of about 1 month. And traffic on part of the Mississippi River remains shut down as crews search for the river for 2 barge workers. The men fell into the river yesterday when their barge capsized. It was loaded with thousands of pounds of steel coils. A dive team was sent in to look for the men last night. The Coast Guard has searched a 10-mile stretch of that river so far. Well, now let's check in with meteorologist Chris Havley for our first look at weather this afternoon.
Coming up here, which may include some showers, so stay with us, Demetria.
Uh-oh. All right. Yeah. Thanks so much, Chris. And soldiers called the support from the Wiregrass community a vital part of Fort Rucker. News 4's Courtney Crown went to this morning's quarterly Association of the United States Army breakfast, where civilians and soldiers shared a meal and fellowship.
For soldiers like Lieutenant Colonel Raymond Herrera.
And if you are interested in becoming a member, just go to ausa.org for more information. Well, construction on East Saunders Road in Houston County has been delayed. The part of the road between Highway 231 and Hodgesville Road will remain closed for an additional week. Now, crews are replacing a cross drain and drivers will need to use an alternate route. Well, still to come today on Live at Lunch, Chris Havley is up next with another check of our forecast. But first, we are looking at a beautiful, sunny, nice day out there in Dolphin Island.